So hello and welcome once again to the Hornby magazine workshop. Today you join myself and Mark here on the Great Central themed railway. And today we've got something rather special, the EFE 1938 tube stock. So Mark, the tube stock is rather unusual. Why have we got it here on the layout today?
So this particular model, it's been out for a short while because obviously EFE have reworked it, turned it into a motorised four-car set with power bogies at each end of the four-car unit. But this particular model has been kitted out with digital sound and also directional lighting as well. The model as supplied is motorised, it has interior illumination, it doesn't have working lights at the ends and obviously doesn't come with the sound fitted, but this is one that's been pre-fitted with all the various
gubbins.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you tell us a bit more about the actual 1938 tube stock?
So like the name suggests, they were introduced from the late 1930s. Northern Line and Bakerloo Line predominantly, but there are also units on some other lines as well over the course of the years. There is a brand new version of the 1938 stock, which has just recently come out in the sort of more bright red livery with the large underground or London Transport roundel, if you like, on the side. And that was one of the units selected for refurbishment in the around the 1980s. Looks really nice. Again, that one's just come out recently.
Now, of course, you've had this into review for HM181. How's the model been?
Lovely, actually. I like the detailing. I mean, the static model was always a nice model. And this, you know, when you look closely at it, it's got lots of nice detail. Interior-wise, you've got the seating. It's picked out in various colours. Even the wooden slatted floor is picked out, which is really rather nice. Turn the body shell upside down, and inside you'll see the distinctive underground route maps, sort of printed together with some signage as well from advertising from the period. Even the grab handles are there for the commuters to hold on to, so that's a really nice touch. Of course, you've got the interior illumination, which now has been fitted across the four-car set. You've got pickups in all the wheels as a result of that. You've got the motorised unit, of course, which again brings the model to life. And then this particular model with the sound fitting in there, you've got the decoder, sound decoder, which is in there. There's also space for little cube speakers, which sit just underneath one of the passenger seats. You simply just unscrew the plastic moulding, put the speaker in, connect it, and then screw the moulding back in place. And this has also had lights fitted at each end as well, directional lights, which again brings the model further to life. And actually, as you'll see when we demonstrate it on the layout, or at least what you will hear when we just demonstrate this on the layout, the model's got all of the various elements that I can remember watching underground trains in my youth, because these were around, and indeed I've still up until recently travelled on these on the Isle of Wight, because they did go over to the Isle of Wight for some period of time from, what was it, about 1989, 1990, up until about, well, the last one came out of service January last year. So yeah, it's, you know.
I think the lights and sound really add to this model. I mean, from I suppose, what most of us see of a traditional tube train. You're at the station, you don't really see them running unless you're at the ends of the lines. And it's all about that performance when they come into the station. The first glimpse you get is the dark tunnel with the lights, and then of course the sound hits you. And I think this model's been really captured well.
Absolutely. I mean, you always get that rush of air as the tube comes towards you. Then you see, as you say, the tunnel just starting to light up. Then it rolls in. You get that distinctive noise as it comes in, then comes to a halt, and then sometimes as it pulls away, and there's that sort of electric noise that's captured on this sound file as well. So there's some really nice touches to it. Anybody is going to enjoy this. You know, it's a 4-car unit. What's not to love about having that running? I know on this layout we don't have the conductor rails for it to run on, but you know, it sounds
still
good.
Great fun.
It looks great, and it's a bit of fun, and it's dinky in comparison to a lot of the other models because of the very nature of it being underground stock, with the limitations that come with travelling on the underground in the deep tube, if you like.
Historically, great. Underground sets have always been extremely collectible as well, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean the static ones do seem to have been very collectible over the years. You see very few of them left on the shelves. When I was looking back through some of the history of the actual model, when it was produced as a static model and some of the variants that have been made, there are very few that seem to be still available on the market, if you like. They do seem to have been snapped up at the time.
And of course, when EFE release their new version, I imagine they'll be snapped up as well.
Well, indeed. As I say, the latest version, if you like, of this, with the more red colour scheme with the roundels, looks really, really rather good, and I think that's been proving rather popular as well at the model shops.
So if you'd like to read Mark's full review, you can do now in HM181, the latest issue of Hornby magazine. That's the July 2022 issue. And of course, we also have a railway history piece on the London Underground, so definitely worth picking up a copy. And of course, for those who don't have the print magazine, you can see it also on keymodelworld.com. But as ever, I think that brings us nicely to the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Introducing Key Model World, your new online destination for everything railway and scale modelling. Featuring exclusive videos and features, unseen images, step-by-step guides, railway history and the latest news. Plus, it's home to our full layout build series.
So Mike, we're here again. Another one of your bright ideas.
Yeah, I should stop having these bright ideas, to be honest.
Join us for the latest content from Key Publishing's modelling titles, Hornby Magazine and Airfix Model World. Sign up today for as little as £3.75 per month, or if you're a magazine subscriber, bolt Key Model World onto your subscription package now. For more details, visit keymodelworld.com.